Pudding has been kidnapped seemingly by Aokiji and the Blackbeard pirates after invading Totland and defeating Cracker, and you best believe this will anger the entire family and thus leading to the return of Katakuri. Now that Big Mom is no longer a part of the story, at least momentarily, this leaves Katakuri in charge of basically everything. And this is exactly what Katakuri has always feared and why he strives so much to be the best and the strongest in order to protect his family from danger, but his little sister has gotten kidnapped, and unfortunately for him, she's a pretty valuable person as she's a part of the Third Eye tribe, a clan that is able to read the poneglyphs. Even though I believe Big Mom will return, in her absence all of the responsibilities have landed on Katakuri's shoulder and ended up leaving him as the ruler of Totland, which I believe all roads lead to Katakuri becoming the king of Whole Cake Island one day. Obviously Katakuri will grow into that king role, but eventually he'll be able to fulfill the dreams and will of his mother and create a world that she always strived for. And because Katakuri has gone through some prejudice and ridicule due to his appearance similar to his other siblings, I do think he's the perfect person to lead Totland as he understands their struggles and pain, and people could kind of sympathize with him. Katakuri is the perfect representative for Big Mom's dream and for all of Totland, as he's greatly admired, respected, strong, and has the will of a king as he has Conqueror's Haki. Totland would become a much better place under Katakuri's rule, and similar to his siblings, it did seem like he was fearful of his mother, or at least didn't get on the same page, which makes a lot of sense because she's kind of crazy, as evident by his final conversation with Luffy where he asks him, "Are you gonna return one day to defeat my mother?" And the relationship kind of ends off in a pretty positive way where they respect each other, and Katakuri even seems to even like Luffy, which leads us today where Pudding has been kidnapped, probably forcing Katakuri to make a move and go after Blackbeard, and thus running into Luffy. And based on how the relationship ended off last time, I'm pretty positive that these two are gonna build up on that relationship and even be allied. I'm not entirely sure if Totland will become Luffy's territory or Katakuri joins the Grand Fleet, but I do think because of this conflict that they both share a common enemy, they will definitely become allies. He might even thank Luffy for defeating Big Mom, and Totland's no longer ruled by fear but by respect. But now Katakuri will be involved for the Battle of the One Piece and even the final war, as he has a personal stake in this battle to retrieve his sister and protect his family. Even though Katakuri acts like a very stoic and serious person, he's actually kind of a goofball that just wants to eat as much as he can, but trying to uphold this image as the perfect big brother to protect his family. He's not necessarily a good guy, but he's not actually a bad guy either. He just cares about his family to make sure that they're safe. And he's a very honorable man. Alongside his character design is the reason why he's so popular despite not being in the series all that long. In fact, in the grand scheme of things, he's probably been in the story for about like 5%, which is a testament to show just how awesome his character is and how much of an impact he left on the fan base. So it's no surprise Oda would want to bring Katakuri back into the main story and get him involved in the battle against Blackbeard and his forces. And even though Aokiji might not fully be a part of the Blackbeard pirates, he was involved in the invasion of Totland and kidnapping his sister, which might lead into an altercation with Katakuri, and I think that fight would be pretty damn awesome. Even though I'm not so sure Katakuri would win that fight, but he definitely got stronger since his last fight with Luffy, as he kind of got humbled learning that there definitely is stronger people out there. Katakuri getting involved in the story again might not actually be a positive, as he might end up in an altercation with the Blackbeard pirates, which could result in his death and his devil fruit being stolen and given to a member. As of right now in this recording, the only members of the Blackbeard pirates that don't have a devil fruit as far as we know are Evala Pizarro and Vasco Shot. We know that San Juan and Lafitte do have devil fruits, but we just do not know their names. And things might not even be as simple as we stated in this video, as Big Mom and Kaido could return to the story, as last we heard they were bathing in a magma pool and exploded. But according to Big News Morgan's, Cypher Pole was attacked by the Big Mom pirates, so it seems as though they escaped from Wano and maybe they're with Big Mom and Kaido as well. And Pudding getting kidnapped gives Big Mom a personal reason to be involved in the war against Blackbeard. Big Mom might even lash out at Katakuri for failing to protect Totland in her absence, so things might not look so well for our boy the Mochi Man. We also know Lola and Chiffon, who are currently with Capone, have a close relationship with Pudding, and once they find out, they too would also probably get involved. So when will all this come full circle? Probably when the final road poneglyph has been discovered and the battle to declare who will be Pirate King has begun on that island, or possibly on Elbaf, as we know Lola as well as Big Mom have some ties with that country, and thus it would be a great way for all of this to come full circle and wrap up their plot lines. Because Katakuri was born during the time Big Mom was with Rox, Katakuri might know what happened at God's Valley and who Rox is, and because a lot of people think Blackbeard and Sebek share a relationship, this is another link between Katakuri and Blackbeard and how they were destined to have an altercation. Yeah, I know the German cover story isn't over yet, so we don't exactly know what's going to happen to Katakuri and Totland, but it actually wouldn't even surprise me if Germa and Katakuri form a truce in order to go save Pudding, as she has a mutual relationship with them with Sanji. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of Katakuri. What do you expect? Are you excited for his eventual return? But of course, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay notified if you reached this far. I really hope you enjoyed the video. With that said, hope you guys have a good day and a good night. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.